says, yes, on this broadcast.
Not that big, but it is a shotgun mic.
Cool.
And I got a stand.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
like the ones that come over like this, like mic stands. Check, 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 mic, like that.
Yeah.
See now, look, so we're on this side. So do you know that on Sunday,
Sunday.
they cut 3,000 pounds of potatoes every Sunday?
So all day.
3,000 pounds. No, in 1 hour.
1
That's what
hour?
that machine is for. Yeah,
3,000 pounds in an hour?
an hour. And by an hour and a half,
Alright.
barely, 3,000 pounds of potatoes.
We didn't think this math out because I keep looking away, and I need to be looking this way for the audio.
So you want me here? So we're like a little bit closer. Hi. Okay, look.
How you doing?
I look bald.
You look bald? Kind of are bald.
I know, probably. I almost went all the way. But I'm gonna keep the mohawk a little longer since people seem to be fascinated by it.
I'm liking my hair.
To have the Patrick Dempsey hair.
Is that the guy that's in a Hangover?
No, that'd be Bradley Cooper. Yeah. No, yeah.
No, that's Patrick Dempsey. He's the teacher?
Oh yeah, it is Patrick Dempsey. Yeah. And he's the one that was in Grey's Anatomy.
Yes.
Yes, then he does it every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That's his thing with his hair.
I also do that every 5 seconds. Don't let it fool you.
And girls are like, oh my god, can I touch your hair?
People are a little weird today.
They are.
If it wasn't during COVID, oh yeah,
They probably would.
I'd be having, I was gonna say bitches, but we won't say that. Upstanding citizens
Naughty.
want to touch my hair all day.
My full DMs would want to be playing with the hair.
Yeah. So do you schedule a half hour? Like, how does this work? Will you lay on my knees while we sit there in the park?
Exactly.
By the way, yes, I would very much enjoy that. Read a book, do the whole cute little picnic
See?
shit. Oh, I'd like to tear that up.
Oh.
New Year's resolutions. We're talking about that today.
Uh-huh.
I have an opinion on them. What about you?
Me too. You go first.
I don't like them at all.
Good. Neither do I.
Shocker, everybody!
Shocker.
New Year's resolutions suck balls.
A spoiler alert.
It's one of those things for me. It's like if you just want to do something, just do it on the day. Like there's no
Right.
waiting for next year.
Yeah, to me it's like a setup for a fail. Especially I try to explain to people when you start the new year, January 1st. A lot of people it's a letdown for New Year's because they get to start here. Oh my God, what did I not do last year? I just can't do it. So it's kind of like a reminder. 1 year has passed. Where was I a year ago? All right, that's one.
It's already negative.
Now, the first week, you're pretty much tired, exhausted, who knows, which not many people maybe partied this time around, but some people still do. The second week, you're now aggravated because you've maybe tried to do the smoking, non-smoking, or the diet, or the training. And in that second and third week, it's definitely going to be the credit card bills coming back from what you spent at Christmas.
Yeah.
That's about the time of spending is mid-December. So now you're very depressed. And you go, forget it, I'm just going to have a cigarette or I'm going to eat or whatever.
Yeah.
On top of we have Super Bowl at the end. Out here in Arizona, we have a Barrett Jackson and an Open, which is drinking in both. And they are still having that right now, and they're just limiting the number.
Yeah.
So there's too much going on. So I tell people, January, when you start the new year, just play around with or just go, you know what, I don't want to have a cigarette today, or I'm not going to eat chocolate today, or I'm not going to drink today. Don't say I refuse or I'm doing this. And play around with different things in January on what you think you want to be or do, and kind of ask yourself why. And then February start.
Yeah.
And you can wait till after the chocolate Valentine thing, but if you're not big on that anyway, then start in February. But January, do not start anything. Just play around with like, yeah, I thought about the smoking thing, it's not that big a deal,
Yeah.
But don't set it in stone because you get highly depressed.
Because you're trying to stick to something and then you're going to
Right.
fail yourself.
Exactly.
I got a guy that he's down to pack every 4 days. And that was like his big goal for the last couple of months. He started that before on Thanksgiving.
Right.
So
Instead of cold turkey.
Yeah, instead of cold turkey,
Right.
and to be totally fair, if you smoke a cigarette once in a while, I'm gonna say it, I don't think it's gonna kill your soul. If you socially smoke every once so often, no one's gonna cry.
Yeah, it's the brain itself, your mind.
And it's the people that also do like 2 packs a day. Everybody knows that aunt that just constant. You're just like, that person's gonna die.
Yep,
like
exactly. And I've actually had some clients that have been like avid smokers, 1-2 packs a day, but then they'll go and have one of those, it's free, let's just look at your lungs for the heck of it and be in our study. And they'll look at me and go, don't tell them I said this because it's kind of a slam to a smoker. They're not inhaling all the way. It's more for like, they just,
Yeah.
You know, they never fully. They're like their lungs don't look that bad at all. They're not fully able to even understand how to do that. It's more of this look, and it's a social
Just wanting
thing,
part
and
of
it's
the
like,
group.
you know,
Well,
going
shit.
through.
Some people just wanted to remember back. You're old enough. Like in the '90s,
Yeah.
you would get like 15-minute extra breaks.
Yep. Oh,
My
yeah.
dad started smoking
Yeah.
because of the breaks.
Yep, exactly. Just to go out and get out
Just
there
to
and
get
do
2
something
or
really
3
fast.
more breaks.
Exactly.
And he's like,
Yep.
well, fuck it, I'm gonna
Yeah,
do this
I'll
because
do it,
I
and I'll
want
smoke.
45
exactly.
minutes.
Yep, exactly.
And that I think is what caused a lot of problems right there.
Right, exactly.
Because
yeah.
then I know people that have also tried to just walk outside and be like, what are you doing? Like, I'm taking my smoke break. It's like, you don't smoke. It's like, I'm smoking this air real quick.
Exactly, I'm just gonna do
Take
that.
another hit.
And that's all it was. You know, and some of the grandmas you mentioned, I remember mine sometimes, it was like, she just had it in her hand, and I was like, don't go in the food, don't go in the
Yeah,
food.
like,
No. I'm like,
she's
would
dropping
you
little
smoke
bits.
it and just not let it burn
She's
into my
shake-
air?
she's shaking,
yeah,
so it's
exactly.
throwing
But she
sparks
never,
everywhere.
I think she took maybe 3 puffs, and the rest was my air being all smoked
Yeah,
up. I'm
you-
like,
Grandma.
smoke and put it out. Yeah. But the thing I tell people when it comes to any kind of change in life is I use the phrase with get real, and the word real is R, which realize what you want to do.
Yeah.
Like realize what, okay, I need to change. E, evaluate what it would take to do that.
Yeah.
That's a big one. A, for the real, action. What action do you have to take after that evaluation? I don't really know if I would do that, because L is now live it. Live and be it. You know, so it's like realize, wow, I smoke a lot. Okay, evaluate. Ooh, like, well, I'd save this much money, but then also I wouldn't have, okay, what action do I have to take? Well, I can't have, oh God, I can't have that break. Okay, back it up, realize.
Yeah.
So I do that with people, is the realization
Well, especially
thing.
with like working out and like
Same thing.
people will see someone online that can do like the crazy
Yeah.
holding a bar and make their legs
Yeah.
float in the air.
Uh-huh.
That's like 5-10 years of like rigorous training.
Yep, they did not just do it, and I don't care what tricks they're giving you.
There
it's
is
you
no,
will
yeah,
hurt.
there is
there's
no just trick.
just
That
trick,
is
yeah.
amazing.
Yep.
Abs, back,
And that's what you want to look at too,
arms.
the real people that are like, look at my 4-year progression, look at
Yeah.
my 5-year journey from here to here. Like there is a thing on TikTok I think school is like, show the last 3 Januaries, a picture of you.
Yeah, that's always
And you
kinda
can
cool.
see that, you know.
Mhm.
So the other thing I have people do, which kind of like these little gummy worm things, but like have 2 jars, containers, whatever. Have it fun, you know. Make like a skull thing, whatever. It's like really cool. Have 2 containers.
Yeah.
Use either buttons, pennies, M&Ms, whatever it is. Have stones, whatever. Okay. At the end of the day, you have these 2 jars, and here's your little cup of whatever those little things are, and you have to look at, did I do what I was supposed to do today? It goes in there. Did I do anything towards that? It goes in there. At the end of 1 week, if the one I didn't do it is full, change your goal.
Yeah,
You don't
just
want
not
it.
gonna do it.
Yeah, so if you...
That's another thing. You have to want it. That's
Right.
the big one. I've-
And only you can want it, not someone else.
Mhm.
And that's what I noticed with all this quarantine stuff, is the true people that got in shape or changed certain ways for the
Really
better,
wanted
they
it.
do it for themselves, and because they want to feel better, then you'll see people who kind of went, they were always up like this, and they kind of went south. They were doing it for attention anyway.
Because they just want to be outside. They want
Exactly.
people to see them like
Yeah.
that.
Like, I only did my
100%.
nails for the people. I only did this because of other ones. I really hate doing it. I only wore the heels because someone else wanted me to. I only got this skinny because someone else wanted to. I'm happier this way. So always make sure you're doing it for the right reason.
That's what I see. Like, for the 3 people that might see this, or 3,000 that are in sales, that's why even if you're on the phone, get fucking dressed.
Yeah.
Like, you still, like,
Exactly.
the action even of how you look. Like, if you go in with sweats and a t-shirt,
Mhm.
you're gonna feel like you're in sweats and t-shirt being
Right.
lazy.
Even myself today. So see, I'm wearing today baggy stuff, right? But all day I've had to like do this and pull up to show people because I'm kind of in my sleepy outfit, and all I gotta do is make sure I show. And they're like, you kind of make me tired looking at you. Where when I wear a very
she looks
fitness
comfortable.
type thing, they're like, oh God, I'm gonna get my butt kicked. You're like ready to go. See, so
That's a
if you
fact.
watch that, it's like it really does, you know, motivate you.
There are no caps in the room right now.
Right. They have to motivate yourself. So it's kind of like, what is it? Notre Dame, one of those where they paint the opposing team's locker room pink.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
It's
You
all,
know,
it's all mental.
it's all mental. That's why gyms have brighter colors. So even if you're doing this at home, which a lot of people are now, like make sure that you're not working out with a treadmill next to a floral bedspread. It's not gonna get you going. I mean, unless I guess it does, but it shouldn't. So you want to make sure that it's like put some cool like superhero posters, put something
Yeah.
that motivates you, put a little TV up there, you know,
Buy-
put some like video,
Buy
rock
the
videos,
Bluetooth speaker
YouTube,
and
like
get,
do
yeah,
something,
get something going.
do something going and make it happen, and don't have anywhere like clothes in there, and don't use that room for anything else because it won't happen if you do that. You want to be motivated to do that.
And that's the answer right there. Be motivated.
Yeah, be
I'm gonna
focused,
put that
and
reel.
do it for you.
I'm gonna write that reel in the description. So if you
Yeah.
didn't hear say the real thing,
The
that's
real
probably the most
hmm
like right
Do
now
it for
today.
you, nobody else. Only for you. You're worth it.
And that's it.
That's
Bye,
it.
everybody.
We're out.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye. My hair's better than hers.
What